What is up, Aquarius? This is Camille. You're watching your February 2019 forecast, and this is Millennial Tarot. Before we get into things, I wanted to say, first of all, happy birthday. That's why I'm doing the hearts thing, so I don't know why it's coming out of my mouth, because I'm speaking love and light and gratitude for you. It was my birthday yesterday, so I hope that you guys have a fabulous Aquarius season. It's the best season of all. I'm a little biased, but that's okay. Before I get into it, if you want a reading that is more specific to you, I am doing those for just $10 a question. I will leave all the information below. You can hit me up via my website and see everything there, or you can just go ahead and hit me up on my email address. I will also leave that below. So if this resonates, and if this does not resonate, even more of an invitation to take advantage of that offer. So I'm going to go within and see what is coming up for the lovely Aquarians who are watching my video today. Okay, that feels good. I was shuffling for like 30 minutes before I started this video. Hella distracted. Let's see. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're coming into this reading with the energies of the Knight of Swords. Then we move into this nice card of equanimity. This is the Six of Pentacles. We finish off strong here on the throne, Queen of Swords, this energy of reverence, of royalty. We have a bottom of the deck of the Eight of Pentacles, and then sometimes the penetrating energies right underneath the bottom of the deck card matter. We have a Six of Swords story, and a Tower story, and a World story. All right, it makes sense to stop there. So, already with the context, here's what I'm getting. Tower moments, Six of Swords moments, underlying foundation for this reading. Some shit fell apart. Okay? And for some Aquarians, you know, it doesn't have to be a very devastating thing. It doesn't have to be the rug was pulled out from underneath of you. It could be a very benign situation that just did not go your way, and that was enough to really frustrate you. For other Aquarians, it could have been, you know, something abruptly happened. Now, we did have that super blood moon Leo eclipse on the 21st of January. Leo is your opposing sign. All the fixed signs were going to get hit hard by that because Leo is a fixed sign. But because you are that opposing energy, you also got hit with that. So we're in between this Leo blood moon, full moon, and then we have this Aquarius new moon that is happening, on February 3rd. So we're in this do or die moment. These are fated times, my friends. So the things that are falling apart, the things that could not stay with you on your birthday journey, you know, this is a great time of year to get clear about what you want to bring with you into your next year of life. I journal the hell out of my birthday because I want to be intentional about what I'm bringing into the new year. I'm 28, by the way. Woo woo. Great time to really take inventory on what needs to stay and what doesn't. So if anything was taken from you, if you found out something, full moons are like ripe for finding out things, and especially because it was the last eclipse in Leo, which we've been getting eclipsed in Leo and Aquarius for the last year and a half, since 2017. Trust that it had to go. If something major happened, a major thing came together, this could be a story for some of you, and you're kind of doubting its presence in your life, you're doubting why or who, or am I worthy of this? You know, trust that it's here to stay. But what I'm getting for most Aquarians is that something was taken, something was found out, something just did not line up, right? So that's why we have this energy of crusading for the truth. And this is an energy I've been feeling and hearing a lot just with other tarot readers, is that Aquarians, when we get upset, we don't do the emotional thing, okay? I mean, we have emotions, and I think it's dangerous to say all Aquarians are unemotional because humans have emotions. But the way that we deal with our emotions are a little robotic, fairly detached. So when things happen to us, our knee-jerk reaction before we get in that soupy emotional place is to just be upset on principle. Like you can understand why something happened and you don't it doesn't have to be a mortal blow, right? But Aquarians have this cerebral nature where they're just like, ugh, that didn't add up. And even though I'm not, devastated, or I may not be feeling the weight of this emotionally to its fullest extent, the steps that I get to there that lead me to there to lead me to emotional resolution is this area of this didn't make sense on principle. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like when someone hurts you or there's some moral failing on someone else's behalf, it's just like, it's the principle of the matter. It's not even that you did this or did that. It's the principle. Like, why intellectually would you do that? So that's where Aquarians go, and that's what this Knight of Swords energy is. And this Knight of Swords I'm getting is an internal function of you. For some Aquarians, there might be, depending on your chart, there might be a more extroverted draw to try to find out why something happened. If the Leo full moon, Aquarius new moon coming up, if the Leo full moon like revealed something to you, just a little glimmer of an untruth or a betrayal, and you were like, nope, I need to figure out the whole story, this is that crusading part of you, asking others, being willing to participate in conversations that reveal more. Now, for some Aquarians, this is just an internal machination of like, why did this happen? And thinking and connecting the dots. And for some of you, trying to figure out where you went wrong, or how could you not notice a red flag, or how could you believe that this could happen? So this Knight of Swords is this crusading intellectual energy where you're kind of wrapping yourself around the pole intellectually on principle, remember, about why something happened, or if something's going to happen, or when something's going to happen. And it's this card of, I want the truth. I want the truth. And even if a sliver of truth was given to you, or half little truth was given to you, or half lies and half truths, the way people are dishonest, you have in you this month, or this foundational energy, or preceding energy, I should say, of finding out the truth. And you do, because we end off very strong here at the Queen. So then we move here into the Six of Pentacles, and that's corresponding nicely with your bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, which is, hey, you're not going to throw me off balance. And Aquarius has this deeply fascinating brilliance with their emotions, where though sometimes we can go over the edge and not feel things and just kind of stuff it down until it becomes like a brain tumor later. Don't recommend that. But in the moment when things are happening, when the Tower moment is happening, when the Six of Swords is happening, you have to like mentally and intellectually move away from something that you really wanted to work out. You don't let it fuck with your life. And I'm sorry that I'm cussing a lot. This is just the mood that I'm in, and we're all adults and words are just words, So it's this energy of the Six of Pentacles is, you're not going to throw me off balance. And I'm getting here that you're not the one begging for scraps, that you are the one doling out what you have. You are the one putting yourself back into balance, or moving back into this place of humanitarian graciousness, where even though one person has did you wrong, you can kind of step back, detach, and have this scope of humanity to say, all right, this one person treated me like doo-doo, but I still have faith. I still have faith in the human condition, humankind. I have faith that my life, general arc of my life, is going to work out. The Six of Pentacles also just represents getting to this place of balance in your physical life. The Pentacles always represent these ins and outs of lives, our routines, our money, our good fortune, our good health. And the Six of Pentacles is saying, hey, that's a well-oiled machine. So while you have a maybe an emotional blow, or a relationship blow, or just something that kind of fell apart in a rapid, crazy way. We do have that Tower card. Tower moments have been abound for most signs because of these eclipses. Like January eclipse season was intense. So while you may be having that Tower moment and something that did not have strong foundations, I should say anyway. So whatever you lost in the Tower moment, it wasn't strong to begin with. So if that is an invitation to start healing and wrapping your mind around it, hey, it wasn't strong, it wasn't going to last anyway, then I give that to you. But here we are again, picking up the pieces and starting off strong. The Six of Pentacles is this strong card of balance of, I'm going to rebuild, or I'm going to maintain what I have. So though, Aquarius, you might have had a disruption in this one area of your life, do look upon the other areas of your life that are going well. Do look upon your own strength to keep it together. And that's going to allow you, more so than any other sign, not to completely crumble into a puddle of tears, right? The Six of Pentacles is like, all right, I was messed with. I still am going to be a generous, humanitarian type of person, and I'm just going to keep my affairs in order. So February brings this counterbalance to you where maybe one part of your life is disrupted, but the general arc and the general routine and the general, you know, well-oiled machine of your life gets back on track, and it was never threatened to begin with. So we move from that into this Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, to me, is Aquarius. It is that rational queen. And I like that it's queen because it's moving to a place of reverence, right? We have here our knight energy, our becoming. And then the Queen of Swords is who we become because of what happened to us. Now, whether or not you're male or female, or, you know, the queen and king representing masculine and feminine, doesn't matter. The general thing here is this return to reverence, this return to people looking upon you with respect. Whatever fell apart here due to a person, due to a situation, either the person did not respect you, or the situation would not have respected you. The job would not have been befitting of you. The relationship would not have befitted you. The money or the grand plan or the trip or the scheme, it would not have been fitting of you anyway. So this Queen of Swords is this return back to reverence, a return back to the self, really. Where here we're crusading and wondering and just being upset on the principle of a thing. Why did that happen? That the way that we can detach and kind of spin our machinery in a more logical way. Here we have returned to self, and here is also where we get the answers. So we have this nice interplay of pentacles and swords where our mind might be entertaining these flights of fancy and analysis paralysis and constantly wondering why things happen, but we stay grounded, we stay working hard. Whatever fell apart, whatever the tower moment was, the foundation wasn't strong, we build up stronger here. And this is a card of Virgo. This is a card of working hard, being humble. And though you might have been thrown off your tracks, the universe has eyes. The universe is that karmic police. There is nothing that was taken from you or done to you that will not be corrected. And so to remain this humble servant of your life, a humble servant of your goals and your dreams, and to keep working steadily towards those successes that you so desire is so respectful of yourself, and the universe sees that and will shower upon you really great successes just because of your own respect of self, of others, and just of the situation. And to not let it, let it deter you. Continue on. Things are happening. The Queen of Swords is also where you find out more. Let's say that the tower moment, the full moon, just the general eclipses in January, made things wobbly, made people seem duplicitous, lies came out, unsavory behavior occurred. This Queen of Swords then gets all the answers for why. Now, for some of you, it may be an actual conversation with the person or the persons that are involved, and for others of you, it is a more internal place of, okay, I understand why that happened. So while we move here for like, why is this happening? Here we have the piece of we understand why it's happening, either because we hear it from somebody else or because we reach this place within ourselves where we're like, I understand why that couldn't work. Or a month later, I understand why that person sucked. Or a month later, I understand why I couldn't have gotten that job. It wouldn't have fit with XYZ and XYZ, the practicalities of your life. I also want to mention that this Queen of Swords is here, I want to go again. Here it is with that ruthless Aquarian energy that I'm bringing to this reading. It's cutting out the bullshit. So something might have been taken from you, you're reflecting over your birthday, you're being intentional about what you want to bring in and what you want to leave behind. And this Queen of Swords is this aiding energy to say, where can we cut the fat? If something's going to leave my life, cool. Let's look at and identify all the other things that can leave too. How about that? How about the tower got the ball rolling and I'm going to just continue? Cut. So whatever you found out, whatever you learned, let that aid in your discovery, let that aid in your journey to figure out what needs to stay and what needs to go. If people want to go, if things want to fall apart, if things want to be dead ends and want to be non-starters, it is your job to say goodbye. Do not hold on to any of it. And that's this energy of the Queen of Swords, completely detached, dealing with things objectively, dealing with things rationally. You may have had to leave something behind and take your oar and pack up all your swords, pack up all your thoughts, pack up all your mental energy that you might have spent on trying to make this thing happen, and just move. And then the Queen of Swords is where you arrive on your throne, understanding why things happened, either because people tell you or because you just reached this place of peace in yourself, and also just having this authority of knowledge, this authority of truth. That is what swords are, this authority of truth, so that nothing inauthentic can stay in your life, and that you become this chopping block of the things and the people that just don't deserve you disappear. So that's February for you. February is keep on your grind. Things are falling apart in other areas. The tower may have happened. Here we are building up our pentacle by pentacle, a new tower. The world is right underneath the tower. From this, you get a brand new perspective. You get brand new opportunities. The world represents the ending of a phase. Don't hold on to things that don't want to hold on to you. Let them go. So that's the invitation of February. Keep on your grind. Keep building. You're going to see those eventual successes. Aquarius is fixed air, ruled by Saturn. You have it within you to take it a day at a time and build your empire, just putting one foot in front of the other. We don't need to rush. And trust that whatever was done against you, whatever was taken from you, whatever was, whatever betrayal happened, whatever untruth or outright lie happened, whatever disruption happened, you will get the full picture, you will get the full story. And it's not going to be something that's like, oh my God, you're not going to crumble when you hear the truth. The truth is going to set you free, and then you ascend back onto your Aquarian throne. That's it. That's for you. All right? Happy fucking birthday. And goodbye. I love you. If you want a reading, hit me up. Until then, see you in March.